Second engine explosion in 16 months, Japan faces challenges in rocket technology development. Japan's ambitious strides in space exploration have hit another obstacle, as an experimental rocket engine exploded during testing on November 26 at the Noshiro Rocket Testing Center in Akita Prefecture. This marks the second such incident in just 16 months, raising serious questions about the reliability and future of Japan's space program. The incident occurred during a static firing test of a liquid hydrogen-liquid oxygen engine, a critical component for Japan's next-generation rockets aimed at enhancing capabilities in interplanetary missions and heavy satellite launches. According to the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, the explosion took place shortly after ignition, damaging the testing infrastructure but fortunately causing no injuries. The facility, located in a remote area, had been evacuated as a precaution before the test. This is the second significant setback in Japan's propulsion development program in a short period. In July 2023, another engine being tested at the same facility also exploded. JAXA attributed the previous failure to a combination of design flaws and material inconsistencies. Following a thorough investigation, corrective measures were implemented. However, the recurrence of such an incident has cast doubt on the effectiveness of those fixes and raised concerns about deeper systemic issues within Japan's aerospace development framework. Japan's space program, ambitions and challenges. The explosion is a blow to Japan's aspirations to position itself as a global leader in space technology. Over the past few decades, Japan has made notable strides in space exploration, including the highly successful Hayabusa and Hayabusa 2 asteroid sample return missions and contributions to the International Space Station, ISS. Japan has also been actively involved in the Artemis program, spearheaded by NASA, which aims to establish a sustainable human presence on the Moon. The country's HIA rockets have built a strong track record of reliability, successfully launching satellites and interplanetary probes. However, JAXA's vision for the future relies heavily on the H-3 rocket, a next-generation vehicle designed to improve payload capacity while reducing costs. The H-3 program, already delayed due to technical hurdles, is integral to Japan's space ambitions. This latest incident jeopardizes the timeline for the H-3's deployment and raises concerns about the program's viability. The second explosion in just over a year is alarming, said Professor Yuki Nakamura, an aerospace engineering specialist at the University of Tokyo. Rocket propulsion systems are incredibly complex, and even the smallest oversight can lead to catastrophic failure. However, repeated incidents suggest underlying issues in JAXA's engineering, testing protocols, or supply chain management. Technical and operational concerns. Rocket engine development is one of the most challenging aspects of aerospace technology, requiring precise engineering and extensive testing to ensure safety and reliability. The engine that exploded was part of an experimental program using advanced materials and designs aimed at achieving higher efficiency and thrust-to-weight ratios. While JAXA has not yet disclosed specific details about the cause of the latest explosion, experts speculate that high-pressure conditions, material fatigue, or unexpected interactions during ignition may have contributed. Developing cutting-edge engines often involves pushing the boundaries of physics and material science, said Dr. Haruto Saito, a propulsion engineer. Failures during the development phase are not uncommon, but the frequency of these incidents is concerning. Moreover, the repeated failures could point to broader organizational or procedural shortcomings. Analysts have suggested that JAXA may need to revisit its quality control processes, the rigor of its pre-test evaluations, and the level of collaboration with its contractors and suppliers. Broader implications. The repeated engine failures could have significant repercussions for Japan's role in the global space industry. Japan has long sought to become a reliable partner in international space exploration initiatives, leveraging its advanced technology and successful track record with the HIA rocket. However, these setbacks could undermine confidence among international partners, including those involved in joint ventures like the Artemis program. Domestically, the incidents are likely to draw increased scrutiny from government officials and taxpayers. Japan's space program operates under a smaller budget compared to heavyweights like NASA and the European Space Agency, making efficient use of resources critical. Repeated failures could lead to debates about whether current funding levels are adequate or whether JAXA needs a fundamental restructuring. The failures not only affect Japan's immediate projects but also its reputation as a reliable player in space exploration, said Dr. Emily Carter, an international space policy expert. With the rapid advancements being made by other countries and private companies like SpaceX, Japan cannot afford continued setbacks. JAXA's response and path forward. In response to the incident, JAXA announced that it will establish an independent panel to investigate the explosion and recommend further corrective actions. The agency has committed to full transparency to restore public and international confidence in its rocket development efforts. We deeply regret this setback and will spare no effort to identify the root cause and implement solutions, said JAXA President Hiroshi Yamakawa in a press briefing. Our engineers are determined to overcome these challenges and advance Japan's space program. In the short term, the focus will be on rebuilding trust and addressing technical flaws. However, experts caution that resolving these issues could delay key projects, including the launch schedule for the H-3 rocket. Despite these challenges, Japan's aerospace community remains resolute. Lessons from past failures have often paved the way for innovation and progress, and many believe the same will hold true in this case. Setbacks are a part of any ambitious engineering endeavor, said Dr. Saito. What matters is how we respond and adapt. Japan has the expertise and determination to overcome this, but it will require a concerted effort from all stakeholders. A critical juncture for Japan's space program. As space exploration enters a new era, marked by international collaboration and private sector innovation, Japan finds itself at a crossroads. The outcome of the investigations and subsequent actions will determine whether Japan can maintain its position as a key player in the global space industry or risk falling behind. For now, the explosions serve as a stark reminder of the challenges inherent in pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and technology. Japan's ability to recover and innovate will be closely watched by both domestic stakeholders and the international community.